I just quickly wanted to show you that this exact method that you're about to learn is responsible for this. And again, you're probably wondering why my hand is on the screen blocking certain things. It's because of the fact that it actually shows the client and his name and everything he owns on here. But I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do this and how what I did right over here cost me absolutely no money to get started. I made 500 bucks and it took me roughly an hour worth of my time. Let's dive into it. So this particular strategy is one that a lot of people don't necessarily use to the full potential. I'm gonna show you a little spin on this entire strategy, but the whole premise of this is that you need to watch until the very end. If you don't watch until the very end and you start skipping around, you're gonna miss some little minute details that can either make or break how much money you make from this and if you even make any money from this strategy. So it's in your best interest to watch till the very end, and don't forget to slap a like on this video as well if you learned something brand new. So what I wanna show you right over here is you can see this right here, $500 from one client for roughly 30 to 60 minutes worth of work. Now again, as you can tell, I blocked out the order details because the client's site and business name obviously is in there. And I don't want them to be bombarded with a bunch of different offers at cheaper prices and then you make me look really bad. So with that being said, let me tell you why this strategy is absolutely powerful, because quite frankly, there's no money needed to start. You don't need any single money, any dollars, basically you don't need anything to start. You just need to go ahead and follow exactly what I'm gonna show you. It's rather simple to implement and you'll get money fast if you actually follow what I'm telling you to do. And it works worldwide. It doesn't matter where you are in the world or where you live. This can work no matter where you are geographically. It's very beginner friendly, and any of the scripts that you're about to see can be found right under or in the description of this video. So any scripts used in this video can be found down below in the description. So what is the process? What do you have to do? And what is it exactly? Well, you're gonna be offering very simple services to business owners, and you're gonna be offering one particular service that's really gonna catch their attention. So let me hop into my actual Google Chrome, my browser, and what we're gonna do is use something called Many Leads. Check this out. So for the record, I'm gonna be using Marketer Magic, and there's a link down in the description for a discount as well if you wanna go ahead and get it, but you can start a free trial right over here, and I highly suggest using the link down below to start your free trial. So use that link. What I'm gonna be doing is using Many Leads inside of Marketer Magic, and what it's gonna do is it's geographically gonna find me business owners that I can go out there and contact. Now, like I said, don't skip any of this because then it won't make sense. I'm gonna show you how you can make a lot of money. You can even get paid every single month from one client. So as you can see, I queued up LA Dentist. And the reason I queued up LA Dentist is because it takes roughly 15 to 20 minutes for it to populate. And in this account, I asked the owners of the software if they can give me one just for example purposes here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click Create Campaign. And let's just say New York City Dentists, all right? So we're gonna do dentists, and we're gonna do New York City. So New York City Dentists, and we're gonna click Show Leads. Now, when you click Show Leads, you're gonna be able to see all of the leads, a bunch of different leads in New York, and there's 128 different pages. It's a lot of emails that you're gonna be going ahead and send. Now, what's cool about Many Leads, or even Marketer Magic, is if you click all of them, you can click Send Email, and you could type out a message. However, we're not gonna be using this. I'm gonna show you a different way. Now, you're probably like, okay, Dan, this is great. I have all these businesses that I can go ahead and contact. How exactly do I make money from them? Well, here's the cool part that we're gonna be really focusing on, and this is where a lot of our money is going to be made. And this is where I also think that it's gonna be a little bit tedious for a lot of people to do. However, this is what's gonna make you stand out, and this is how we're gonna be making a lot of money. We're going to be creating geographical targeted ads for these businesses, but we're not gonna run them. We're just gonna do one of two things. Number one is we're gonna take a screenshot of their geographical reach, and number two, we're gonna take a screenshot of the actual ad that we create for them. And then I'm gonna show you how to contact them. So let's go ahead and, again, if you don't know how to create Facebook ads, there's so many videos on YouTube, there's so many other videos that you can go ahead and watch on how to create ads. This should be very common knowledge for those that are watching my channel, and if you're not familiar, there will be a video in the description how to create Facebook ads. But for simplicity purposes, let me just go ahead, go back to Many Leads, and I'm gonna gather dentists in LA. So I'm gonna take a look at my LA dentists here, and I'm gonna talk about Zendy Health. So what we're gonna do is just copy this, and I'm gonna paste it as my campaign name. You don't need to worry about any of this. We're gonna do dentist LA, okay? LA, and then dentist LA. So I'm gonna click save to draft. Now, given when you're saving this to draft, you're gonna have to go in and actually put in the location to be LA. So right over here, give it a quick second and it'll populate. So here we go. Dentist LA, make sure you're clicked into the actual ad set. And again, we can focus on website, we can do all of that. But the daily budget, we're gonna leave it as is for 20 bucks. But right over here, location, all right, LA, so 10 miles. So we wanna show a reasonable amount of people targeting or targeted in this particular geographical location. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this, right? And right over here, I'm gonna screenshot where it says potential reach. Now I'm gonna go into the actual creative of this, right? I'm gonna go into the creatives, and this is important. I'm gonna copy this little text, all right? And I'm gonna paste it in over here. I don't need to worry about this right now. Just zoom out a little bit so I can see more. And what I'm gonna do, again, I could just pick any page that I want here. So let's just go with this random page that I have. So what I'm gonna do is single image, all right? And what I can go ahead and do is use Facebook's images that they provide for me as well. So single image or video, and then I can go ahead and clear images. There we go. So what I can do is if I click on add media, I can click on add image, and I can click on stock. And I could just put, let's just say teeth, because I'm targeting dentists, right? So if I go ahead and just click teeth, let this load, it'll provide some images for me. And let's use this one right here and click on continue. And what I'm gonna do for the primary text is I'm gonna paste in right over here, what you can see, or close to Los Angeles, all right? And this is what the ad says, is whoa, you're most likely due for a teeth whitening cleaning very soon. Seems as if we can help you since you're close to Los Angeles. We would love to give you a free cleaning on us. All you have to do is book your cleaning here. This is only available to you right now. We're only allowing 10 free cleanings this month. First come, first serve. Again, this is very basic because of the fact that these are very interchangeable with, let's just say, plumbers and electricians. But you can copy and paste this for dentists since we have 128 pages of dentists that we can use. And then what we can go ahead and do, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this, but what you would do is you would go ahead and preview the ad and you take a screenshot of the ad. So now you have one of two things. Number one, you actually have the targeting, and number two, you actually have the ad image. So what do you do with those particular two? Well, it's pretty simple. This is the email that you're gonna be sending to these individuals. And for the record, you should be using a Gmail. Why should you be using a Gmail? Because you're going to go ahead and end up in the primary inbox. I'm not saying you won't with Marketer Magic, but we need to go ahead and actually use the image functionality. So let me go into Gmail and show you how this will look. So now we have Gmail open. I would go ahead and copy this. I would paste it right in here. So for the subject, we can go ahead and just do "You're missing customers," all right? And for the record, what I would recommend is playing around with different subjects and see which ones get the highest reply rates. Now this is where things get really important, all right? We're gonna copy all of this and we're gonna edit it inside of the actual email. So again, let me just go ahead and make sure when you copy and paste this, make sure you just do normal text here. So, hey there, we recently started working with a client close to your business and we've seen phenomenal results in. Take a look at this. We notice there are, how many people were there? 5.8 million people. So we noticed that there are 5.8 million people in your city, and we've created an advertisement to show all of them your dentist office. Of course, it's not actually live. We just created it to show you what it looks like. We're able to generate tons of new leads for businesses. However, this is only if you want us to help you. Otherwise, we're gonna reach out to someone else local and see if they're interested in getting in front of 5.8 million people with the same service, with your same practice in this case, with your same practice. So essentially what you're doing here is psychologically telling them, hey, look, if you don't want to pay us, somebody else will pay us. So you're better off paying us. So it's very psychological. You can reword this as you want, but please, if you're going to be doing this, provide something of value here and make sure you actually deliver results. So what you're going to say is we're able to generate tons of new leads for your business. However, that's only if you want us to help you. Otherwise, we're going to reach out to someone else local and see if they're interested in getting in front of 5.8 million people with your same practice. Cannot wait to hear back from you. Also, we have attached images for you to see the advertisement and the total amount of people we will reach in Los Angeles. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and edit these images, right? Or as a matter of fact, you can edit this image. And you can, right over here, all right, you can go ahead and you can actually circle. You can put a ring around the total potential reach here. And just make sure this box isn't filled with anything, and then save it. And then you can go ahead and drag these particular ads towards the bottom. And now the images are here in your particular email, but obviously add them towards the bottom, right? Because you don't want this to be messed up. And you can just go ahead and attach the images and put them right down here. And there we go. So now the images are attached, and all you'd have to do is just go ahead and click send. But this still doesn't answer the question, how exactly do I make money following this strategy, Dan? Well, it just so happens in the resources document, I also give you two different options, and I'm also going to elaborate more on this and add more by the time you download it. So option number one is you have the single setup. Now you can charge $500 and let the person who you're selling to, the client, maintain it themselves. Most of the time, they're not gonna take you up on this. Most of the time they want a lower retainer and pay monthly for it to be managed, which is option number two, which is a $200 setup. Plus you have two options here as well. You can charge a low setup, and then you could charge tiered based on how much they spend. So let's just say they spend $500 on ads. You could charge them 10% on $500 to manage, which would be $50. Now, obviously, if they're big spenders, that's good for you. Or you can charge a flat rate every single month of $100 or $200 to manage their ads, create new ads, and make sure there's a constant flow of customers that are coming into them. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. And make sure you definitely like this video, because I'll create more of this type of content and provide you with resources as well if it's something that you really enjoyed. Now, make sure you also take a look at the other videos that I've gone ahead and prepared for you, which teach you different strategies to go out there and make money online. And they're very, very powerful. So again, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you like, subscribe, and down in the description down below, you can also join our Discord, where we talk to me and other individuals who are making sometimes hundreds of dollars every single day, up to thousands of dollars every single day online, what they're doing and how you can do it as well. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you tomorrow.